You know, when someone you know starts telling you what you should do with your marketing or what you should be posting and saying on social media, and you hear them out because you are a wonderful person, but your head starts spinning and thinking, and they also tell you that you should be creating content that is outside the box, that it should be creative, but they don't actually really tell you all the details how to do that, but they don't give you all the real details as to how you should do it. Your friend is mentioning like all these, top influencers on Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, and they tell you that you should be making posts just like them. You rush to your team, obviously, if you actually do have one, and you're really excited. You are pumped to start making this content. Your friend is telling you, and then reality hits. You find yourself hitting roadblocks and rocks along the way, and you run out of ideas. And then the content you've decided to do, you don't even like it. Your gut is telling you, I don't think this is going to work. So today I want to tell you that you don't have to be creative with your marketing and your messaging. You just got to do this because clarity versus creativity is far more important with your marketing and messaging for social media. So let's hit it. Hey, I'm Veronica De Polo. You are about to experience the new way to become the visible entrepreneur, to thrive in your business and in your life, and standing up for what you want to create. With the help of my Branding Momentum podcast, you'll discover what mindset shifts you have to take to have the visible mindset, build the unique messaging to communicate with your potential audience. Get ready, because here is where we say no to outdated society norms and we say yes to change. Welcome to the Branding Momentum podcast. Okay. I have already given you a glimpse of what this podcast episode is going to be all about. And I want us to talk about when we hear you gotta be creative and you gotta do creative things. And I know that many of you don't consider yourself to be creative. And believe me, that is absolutely perfect. If I get €1 every time I would hear this, like, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. But the truth is that you don't have to be creative. You simply got to know what your audience needs, where they're suffering, what are they struggling with, who do they want to be, or at what stage are they right now, so that you can actually help them. Now, a big mistake that I see many business owners make with their content is that they don't speak directly to their potential clients, to their potential customers. They're not creating content thinking, what do my potential clients need right now or help with? Not only that, their messaging, it's a little bit more clever instead of being more specific. So you see, when your messaging is clear, it actually speaks to your audience. You don't have to be flashy with your visuals, as long as what you're saying is clear and is specific to what they actually want. So I want you to avoid fancy names. I want you to avoid broad words that describe situations or feelings like the words stuck or mindset. Don't use words that say nothing. Even if what you're saying is too long, it is better to be long and clear. Now, you need to identify who you are talking to. If you provide services to, for example, a female entrepreneurs that work part-time job, it is far more specific than saying I help female entrepreneurs, right? So if I'm one of those women, I will definitely feel that you are speaking directly to me, right? Not to a broad amount of female entrepreneurs. Or let's say that you are a stylist and most of your clients are men that work in finance. So it's better to say and create content that is directed to men working in finance that actually do need help with their styling, because they will feel identified if you start creating content like what are they lacking, what are they can't do, what are they not doing. So they feel that you are actually speaking to them. And another way to avoid not making these mistakes is to say what you mean as simple as possible. We tend, to be clever and over embellish our words when we're trying to say something. So, for example, if you have a CTA, a call to action that says, you know what you gotta do, that is actually not a clear instruction or what you actually do want people to do. So now going back to what I said when I opened this episode, that when you actually see influencers making content that you like, you should actually save them. But you need to adapt what they're saying because their audience and your audience are completely different, right? So you can use that, trending sound, and you can even mimic their moves. But what you're saying and what you are communicating and how you say it needs to be actually customized to your potential clients. Maybe the song is not the right one. Maybe look for a better song that is still trending. Maybe those visuals these influencers are using, and this is not the same thing that you would like to use for your audience. So you see, you don't have to be creative when it comes to your marketing and your messaging. You simply gotta know who you are serving so that when you are creating content, it actually speaks to them, not copying other people's things, other people's strategies, other people's things. No, you gotta keep it to your brand and how you want to be perceived. So I hope this actually does help you when you are creating content the next time. And also the next time you say to yourself, I am not creative enough, I should be like an influencer, and you start punishing yourself. Okay, that is not the right way, because you don't have to be one. You only gotta know your audience and identify and use those identities that actually cut through the noise of everybody else. I hope this helps, and I hope to see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.